Today we present one of the most delicate and evocative works of the Florentine Renaissance, signed by the expert hand of Biagio d'Antonio Tucci, an artist active in the extraordinary Florence of Lorenzo the Magnificent. Born around 1445, Biagio was first a student of Cosimo Rosselli, then a partner of Jacopo del Segliaio, and finally entered the famous workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio, together with great masters such as Leonardo da Vinci. Just think, he was one of the painters called to Rome to fresco the Sistine Chapel, alongside geniuses such as Perugino, Botticelli, Ghirlandaio, and Rosselli. But let's now carefully observe this enchanting Tondo, normally invisible because it is jealously guarded in a refined private collection. The composition is part of the happy series of circular works dedicated to the Madonna and Child by Biagio d'Antonio. Like another Madonna and Child with the infant St. John, already Altomani and recently acquired by the Italian state, or a beautiful Madonna and Child, already Altomani, now in a private Swiss collection. You immediately notice the formal elegance, the delicate and precise line, and that crystalline, almost Flemish light, which sculpts the faces and makes the landscapes diaphanous. The sweetness of the Virgin's face, of poignant melancholy, is accompanied by a rare executive quality. A fundamental detail, which attests to its historical and artistic importance, is a preparatory drawing, preserved in the Gabinetto Disegni e Stampe degli Uffizi in Florence. A drawing so refined that in the past it was even attributed to Verrocchio, so high was its quality. Every symbolic element of this work tells a profound story. The child stretches out his hands towards the mother, who contemplates him with half-closed eyes, a premonition of the future sacrifice. A thin veil covers the nakedness of the little Jesus, a visible testimony of the divine incarnate. The Virgin's cloak, falling to the ground, transforms into a bed, a sign of protection and infinite affection. The scene is enriched by precious details. The stone and the ears of wheat on which the child rests prefigure the Eucharistic sacrifice, while in the background, Joseph silently takes care of the animals. The ruined building symbolizes the overcoming of the ancient law, and the broken column on the right poetically indicates the break with the past. This painting is not only an aesthetic masterpiece, it is also a witness to a refined commercial practice that the painter, with great mastery, adopted to satisfy the requests of a private, refined, and demanding clientele. The work was published in the monumental monograph by Professor Roberta Bartoli and presented to the public for the first time by Dr. Laura Marazzi in the imposing church of St. Stephen and Lawrence at the Collegiate Church of Olgiate Olona, where it dialogued with the frescoes of Masolino da Panicale. Owning this work means securing an authentic piece of the Renaissance, a work that ideally dialogues with great masters such as Masolino, Leonardo, Botticelli, and Perugino. It is a masterpiece that speaks a universal language capable of fascinating and exciting. A museum or a refined collector who chooses to welcome this work will not only acquire a masterpiece of unique beauty, but a vibrant fragment of that Florence that has forever marked the history of Western art. I personally invite you to discover the magic of this painting in person at the Altomani Gallery, located in the historic center of Milan. Phone 0039 02 20 10 33. We look forward to meeting you for an encounter with the authentic beauty of the Renaissance. To discover other masterpieces, just like and subscribe to the channel and visit the website www.altomani.com.